We touched on tools in the previous tutorials. In this lesson we are going to introduce you to the core tools you will need to draw fashion and go into detail on how to use them. Before we go into detail, however, let's just do an overview of which tools constitute the core set you will need for fashion drawing. The Shape tool provides you with a quick way to draw geometric shapes. If you click on the tool to expand it, you will see it has a series of subtools to allow you to draw different types of shape. The ones you will use the most often are the rectangle and the ellipse tool. You will probably find occasional use for the polygon and star tools for drawing, say, sequins or buttons. The one tool you will probably never use is the flare tool. The Selection tool allows you to manipulate objects. You can use this tool to select, move, resize, rotate and scale objects on the artboard. The Scale tool provides you with a more controlled way than the Selection tool to resize objects on the artboard. And the Rotate tool provides you with a more controlled way than the Selection tool to rotate objects on the artboard. If you expand the Rotate tool, you will see the Reflect tool. You will use this tool a lot to make symmetrical shapes. For example, drawing the left half of a garment and then making a reflected copy to create the right side. The Pen tool is probably the tool you will use the most. This is the core drawing tool that allows you to create both curves and straight lines. Under the Pen tool you will find further tools that will allow you to manipulate the lines and shapes. The Direct Selection tool is similar to the Selection tool, but whereas the Selection tool enables you to manipulate whole objects, the Direct Selection tool allows you to manipulate the component parts of objects. The Pencil tool used to be the sidekick to the Pen tool, but since the latest version of Illustrator, the Pencil tool has become a superhero in its own right, and you will probably use this tool a lot. Whereas the Pen tool is all about smooth Bezier curves, we'll get into what those are later, the Pencil tool not only allows you to create smooth curves, but also allows you to simulate the effect of freehand drawing as well. The Eraser tool allows you to erase portions of your artwork. Underneath the Eraser tool you will find the Scissor tool, which allows you to split a path at any point. The Knife tool allows you to slice closed path objects. The Eyedropper tool allows you to replicate any stroke or fill colour from other objects on the artboard on a currently selected object or path. The final tool in the core set is the Type tool. This one is pretty self-explanatory. It allows you to create type. If you expand the Type tool, you have slightly more complex variations of the Type tool, such as the Type on a Path tool, which allows your type to flow along any path. The Touch Type tool is new in Illustrator CC and gives you the ultimate flexibility in manipulating type by allowing you to target individual characters to edit. Although not strictly a tool, the other feature of the tool panel you will use all the time is the fill and stroke colour indicators. This shows you the fill and stroke colour of any selected object or path and allows you to change those colours on the fly. Another feature that you will also find very useful when you use tools, or any other function for that matter, is undo and redo. I'm just going to draw a quick rectangle on the artboard to show you how these work. You will find the command to undo and redo under the Edit menu. So Edit and Undo Rectangle. However, it is much quicker to use the keyboard shortcuts Ctrl+Z to undo and Shift+Ctrl+Z to redo. Or if you are using the Mac, it is Command+Z and Shift+Command+Z. In the next topics in this lesson, you are going to see all the core tools in action and learn how to master them.